opted early down.
Cool. Okay, so
Yeah,
just to let everyone know, during this stream, Nas is going to be getting progressively more and more drunk, so this is going to be hilarious.
I do this every stream. Every time it helps keep the commentary interesting.
That. I'm just saying that just for everyone, just to know that it's going to get hilarious at the end.
See, I only have like 3 beers refrigerated, and I really don't want to get a warm beer, so we will see how long
that's a rip. Also, welcome to the second game of this doubleheader because reasons.
Because
between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. We are here from, well, probably pretty rainy Atlanta because, well, it's raining not too far from it, so, yeah. And here's the opening kickoff. I got you.
And let's go. Same touchback to start the game as always.
Shit, I need to get everything. Fuck.
Hardest study, so that's nice. So he takes that back.
Save that.
Nice little, almost first down off of it. Maybe that was yep. A nice 9-yard gain. One of the better players of the Falcons offense this year so far.
Grenard hands it to his running back. Get only a yard and get 30 inches.
That was alert.
James Corden on the tackle. Rookie drafted, I think, in the 4th round, I want to say?
I don't remember
late third or...
It was later draft, yeah.
Third.
So he has his 30 inches now. He's the defense up to Trent. I think that's Trent Richardson. Yep, Trent Richardson again. He gets the first.
It was in the late third that he was drafted, and Trent Richardson gets the first down.
So it wasn't late. Okay. So I kind of figured it was that deep. Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Well, I'm good. I'm not dying. Trust me.
You sure about that?
Yes. It's play action from Kennard.
I don't know what's going on, but that's
throws it away. Close to his receiver. Out of bounds though.
Saying that was targeted for Zay Sharp, one of the better catchers in the league.
The only
pretty impressive catch
in the league, mostly because that's a meme, but
oh yes, the Z.
He earned it.
Did. Also, yes, I have commentated both games, so I'm going to be exceptionally tired.
Saying he's
running away. He's looking around, and he throws it away.
He didn't know what to do. He didn't know he was running with it, or he's gonna try to pass it. He just was running around like a chicken. Yeah, looked like a little kid who couldn't find his mommy at the grocery store.
that was just brutal.
Out of nowhere, bro. I was not expecting that.
As he throws again over the middle and gets the first down.
Ooh.
Past the 50.
Simmons the second on the tackle, I believe. And Zay Sharp on the catch.
Zay Sharp with the reception.
His second target and his first catch of the night. And he's probably still... See, him and Ricky Bobby being one of the best duos in the league so far, with especially the rookie quarterback in Kennard, as he throws it there to pink highlighter. That's not even heard about it.
Ward, whoever that is.
Yeah, it's saying I was gonna say the name. I couldn't. I would put this shit, bro. Really should. Saying is pink highlighter. Last year's standout hasn't really seen much, but he still gets involved in the offense every once in a while. Again, gets the first.
Tier 2 with a nice run, getting the first down. Charles on the tackle. Surprised was actually apparently benched for Dante Hitman this game, which I don't know how to feel. I think it's insane, but
as Kennard throws it, oh my goodness!
Oh, that should have been picked off. I don't know who that is.
Saying that was a flying duck. That was an easy interception they dropped there from the Packers.
Oh, I'm on the wrong team.
Saying, yeah, I should quote the meme: "If Jay Cannon would have thrown that would have been an interception."
No, that's Owen. That's Owen Terrell who dropped that. That's
oh my!
Just funny.
Saying
and he just gets.
Saying absolutely nowhere that one.
Nowhere, and there's Dante Hitman with his first tackle of the game.
Thing. Finally, the defense is stopping the Falcons right now, who's been kind of just ruining on their own will, and here they are on the screen pass, of course.
And he went absolutely nowhere.
I will never
losing yards actually.
I'll never understand the magic logic of throwing a screen pass on a 3rd and long. That's I didn't realize Matt Canada was in Madden. Holy.
Also, Coda Santiago on the tackle, and they're trying for a field goal. Wow. What is 7-yarder?
And that's
no
expected.
Good.
Not even close.
I mean, it got closer than I thought it would be, but it didn't get close, realistically speaking.
Oh, no, that was... Obviously, Joseph Young now, the new quarterback who's been having a decent season for himself, as he hands it off to Herbert,
he's a Jamar Smith, okay.
All right, somehow rolled for a yard. That's I didn't realize he was on fire like that, but okay.
I don't understand what doing a Jamar Smith is. It's being tackled by your O-line.
Thing is, they go again in the eye. Looks like this time he's gonna do a play action, looking deep.
Yeet!
Goes deep, and
close
through him.
It's like he's on target. It probably would have been picked.
Yeah. Saying that was looks like he got kind of baited there. He probably was thinking the safety was most somewhere else, and it just came wrong with the receiver, and got lucky that he overthrew that one. As he throws in the middle there, gets the first down, up to the 40.
I believe that's. I want to say that's Baker Catchfield. Yeah, it is. Okay.
So I think that was Baker Catchfield. Michael Vick with
the tackle. Vick was actually a good safety. Yeah, I don't.
That's impressive that he's actually being a good safety. Wow, as he hands off to John Herbert, and he gets absolutely nowhere. Got
absolutely killed there.
Same. Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey, yeah. I called his name that much this season. It seems like he's definitely had a slower season, but definitely puts DNA. Damn. Apparently, Honest did a DNA test on John Herbert, and apparently tripping's in his DNA somehow. I don't know how that works, but
it's impressive.
And Joseph Young just yeets it away. Damn! God.
Like, oh my goodness, what a catch there.
I was drinking water while you were saying that. It almost made me spit it out, you ass.
I was lucky I wasn't drinking anything on that one, because, oh man, that would have been interesting.
And Bradford on the really nice catch. I don't know how he held on to that.
Yeah, especially after getting hit with that one. Still hung on.
Oh, God.
So it's Joseph Young again. Hands it off to John Herbert, and he probably got 3 yards off of that. Yeah.
3 yards? 3 yards.
It's typical John Herbert fashion. Look at him go.
John Herbert's actually been doing pretty well this season, so I don't want to hear it.
Just a little put of salt in the wound. As he goes again to John Herbert.
Yeah,
Here he goes in the middle. He got that.
And
right.
there he goes.
It's 6.
I think he heard you guys talking shit about him. He's like trying to prove those idiots wrong.
Yeah, he heard a little smack talk and gets the head coach out of a little heads up, like, hey, this is your time to shine, buddy. And he took that all the way up to the 6-yard line. So now in the 10, so in striking distance of a possible TD.
See if John Herbert can rub salt in the wound on these two and get a touchdown here.
And, he doesn't there.
And Kyle Fitz, the AI back, is injured. Okay.
I think that's who it was who actually took that handoff, not John Herbert.
It was. Be more sad, but it's an AI player, so I don't think anyone cares about them.
Well, unfortunately not, but, it is what it is. Not as important as the main players. We go in
for everyone saying how we're evil human beings for saying that.
What's they going to do? Come back over and take over the world from me? How dare they?
And also, John Herbert got his touchdown just to rub salt in the wound of these two guys for talking smack about him earlier.
Over it.
Good start to the game for the Packers anyways, getting a solid touchdown on their first drive.
Yeah, stuff on defense and then a touchdown on their offense, so already doing a lot better than the scrap game.
Well, yeah, that game. We don't talk about it, but yeah, there was a scrapped game.
I finished one. The other ones now, damn. Yeah. Let's just foam with that one. Let me get the pop ready. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
As said earlier, Nas is just going to be getting progressively more drunk, so...
Hey, now, it's the best thing to do in the booth, okay? A little alcohol.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just stating the obvious, my friend.
I didn't say. As the Falcons get the off and they come out of the end zone up to the 23-yard line. As we'll see,
isn't worth it.
Kennard come back out.
Yep.
Put another drive together. Excuse me. After that drive, went well until the last few plays, and they stuttered out towards the opponent's side of the field. So as Kennard takes the pass and throws to the outside and gets batted away.
And that should have been picked off.
Wow. Yeah.
He was in perfect position there to pick that off and try and probably go all the way, but just batted it away for now. As Kennard takes it back in the shotgun again. And then he hits it off to Jake Renders. He got a nice
and he's, oh my gosh, he might be gone.
There he goes.
Oh, and he almost
40.
that, man.
KBS with a really nice
save.
That was a really nice run there. But
I thought he was going to outrun them.
And that was a phenomenal block by the EA player. Perfectly placed the guy who was supposed to come for him and went right around him, and off he went. 40. So they're handing off again.
Kenny Bates-Smith is pretty fast, so. And then he gets tangled up immediately, but.
He's still reminiscing on that last play, He just got to take his little sweet time now.
You can't blame him. He just went on like a 30 sprint downfield. Probably even more than that. It was more like 40 or something. Motioning out.
He's in 5 wide now, and he's
5 wide and throws and nice catch.
Zay Sharp.
Nice catch by Zay Sharp. One of the most reliable wide receivers in terms of catches, I believe.
See, that one's a really low catch and just perfectly hot from Zay there. As Falcons looks to be back in their driving mode from last drive. As they take the handoff again from Kennard, and he throws it out.
Malik Watkins.
Oh, another. I know we're almost another drop pick, and that was target again for Zay Sharp. Saying number one target.
It's Smith on
target for the Falcons.
Bat away and near pick.
I'm not picking jersey. Where's my Pickens jersey at?
Why do you need your Pickens jersey?
No, I just want a Pickens jersey. I just saw it. I saw my Steelers jersey. I'm like,
almost sacked, throws it away.
And
what
a really nice throw. What a
in the face of pressure, throws it nicely outside to.
Yeah.
Is that Ricky Bobby?
It's Ricky Bobby.
Yep.
Ricky Bobby.
In the scrap game, huge game, but no one cares about that because, well, it was scrapped.
It was scrapped, obviously, with all the other trash games.
And on the tackle.
As Kennard throws it on the run, and
I don't know what he was thinking that was going to accomplish, but it was not good.
Nope.
I assume it was a throwaway pass than really trying for the completion, but yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure the running back still caught it.
No, I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he caught it there, but we'll see. As again, he goes for another play action. And it looks like they're not being
flag, and he's sacked. Let's see what the flag is, though.
Nope, holding on
Trent Richardson. Interesting.
One thing I'm finding really interesting, they declined the penalty for 3rd and 17, is that they haven't used Trent Richardson at all in the red zone, which is really shocking.
Yeah, that's
pretty frustrating.
Yeah, you have one of the better backs, especially in this situation without the run speed doing, and you just kind of discarded him in this situation where he could have been probably the best. And yeah, another check down there. And
what's the do on a 3rd and 17? Oh yeah, do a check down to Travis Howard.
That's 4th and 14 now, is probably coming up for the field goal unit with Atlanta.
Field goal unit.
Saying could have been touchdown drive, results in 3. As they get the points, and now it's a 7-3 game for the lead for the Packers.
I mean, God mode with the nice kick there.
Almost wrong play.
Yeah, you're wondering I did do that intentionally.
I definitely think you did.
No, I actually did.
No, it's fine.
You gotta love when EA thinks this is the most important part of the entire game.
Yes.
There's my stupid player.
Yes. The famous Bob Ross. He would do many things.
It's the famous painter's grandson. Don't worry about it.
Don't know how he existed, but he did. As the kick return up to 27.
Nice return by Mr. Cheater. Yes, him by his actual name because he is Mr. Cheater.
Mr. Cheater. Wow. What a...
And John Herbert with a decent run for about 4 yards. He's the 3rd on the tackle. Game so far, Ken Griffey, but he's always very solid.
Oh yeah. Seeing Ken Griffey
get some sacks.
Seeing as looks like they were
catch field in motion and immediately thrown to and caught and got the first down.
Saying he jumbled the defense there with bringing him in, and it screwed up. It looks like a lot of man assignments, and no one really didn't know how to guard there. Looks like an easy.
Yeah, it worked.
Madden AI actually be smart. This is impossible.
Again, and they're doing a toss play, and it always does not work.
He got a yard off of it. I mean, it did work technically, but not as much as they probably would liked. But they got a yard.
Keep on the tackle.
It looks like they're in the old Madden set with the two guys in the end of the first quarter. We have the Packers back driving in the driver's seat. Let's see. They're on their 38. 2nd and 9. And cannon off to John Herbert again. He gets nice lane. And he gets up to about the 45. 3rd and 2.
Solid run there.
Oops.
On the tackle.
So ever since that he heard us talking smack, he's been doing pretty all right. 4 or 5 yards carry.
He heard you talking smack. I was defending him. So
I mean us in terms of yeah.
No,
He throws outside. No one really was there. And
did he catch that?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Baker Catchfield again.
Baker Catchfield, and he just decides to phase through everything because EA
Madden.
games are perfect.
So that was a nice toe tap there from Baker.
Very nice.
Yeah, 1, 2, and he's probably got a 3rd one down too. So I think he was definitely in. As Joe Young is looking around, he's scrambling, and he gets sacked. He fumbles, and he fumbles,
and he strips,
and
he got it.
Annabelle spikes with the global recovery, and the Falcons are on enemy territory already. Wow. And so they're going for the play action twice, and they're throwing deep. And he catches it. Zay Sharp up inside the red zone now to the 11-yard line. What a big 2 plays by Atlanta. Massive strip sack and big chunk play by Zay Sharp there, and they're already knocking on the goal line. So you see handoffs again to Trent. Is that Trent Anderson? Yep, Trent Anderson. Finally, they're using the back inside the goal line. He up 7. Nice 4-yard gain.
Solid 4-yard gain. Nothing to complain about on a first down.
Offensive corner finally realized
on the tackle.
Offensive corner finally realized Trey Christensen again is this it again, because after the last drive, having not him using him once, he's already gotten the ball once in the end zone. The red zone. As he throws and
that's
wide open.
Catch for
it is now a 9-7 game. Atlanta takes the lead here in the second. So yeah, there was no one there in that
no one was even in the vicinity there.
It's now the Atlanta 3-point game.
You can hear the crowd chanting. They're happy.
Crowd definitely pleased with the last few plays there. Strip sack, nice chunk, end zone.
Yeah.
Can't really ask for better sequence of events starting the second.
Yeah, basically. It was the perfect sequence of events for Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. You could have drew this up, and I don't think you would have gotten this perfection down. It's
I mean, the NFL script writers might have a word to say with that, but
well, you see, that's the NFL script writer. You're talking the MPSL script writer, so they're not important enough here. Okay, they can go your own script over there. You can stay over there. Do your own script. Do our own script over here. You stay there. Yeah, you write your own script about how the Kelsey brothers make the Super Bowl again, because that's going to be the script of the year. Yeah, go do that. I gave you an idea. Now go do it.
Detroit's obviously making it, and they're probably going to win it.
That's it. Make it where the Steelers hit the triple Watts again, and that somehow the Kelsey brothers end up in another divisional round and somehow make the Super Bowl again, because that's what's going to happen. But anyways, as John...
Yeah.
That's
John Herbert with the... Wait, no, that's not John Herbert. That's the fullback.
That's the fullback.
Okay.
As
why is the fullback running, and why did he get 9 yards?
Fullbacks, they're coming back. Don't let them fool you.
James gets a lot of the tackle.
Is he heading off again? Right up the middle, gets the first down.
Once again, a nice run.
To 39 now for John Herbert. We'll get him out. Almost, was that almost 40 yards, I believe, on the game so far?
Mhm.
Can't really see too well. Is once again back in the I form. Handing off to John
He's to his running back.
again.
And gets stopped short for like a yard or two.
This to 43.
About 4 yards there. Solid run by John Herbert.
Yep, he's still
Chief Keef on the tackle once again.
Chief Keef, as always, the main contributor of this Falcons defense, honestly, since, beginning of the season. He's just been everywhere.
Yeah, it was Jimbo Fish last year, and this year it's Chief Keef.
And there's always someone in the locker room of that Atlanta team that seems to step up and kind of take the role as the leader and show, kind of put everyone behind their backs. And
Kenny Griffey Jr. Kenny Griffey the third, I should say, on the tackle at that time.
Just 3rd and 2. They probably hand it off here to John Herbert, I would think, or try something short. They're gonna, as I said, and there's almost got tackled.
Wow!
Oh,
he did
short,
not
4th
make
inches. Thought he made it.
Octavius Bartholomew. You don't see Octavius all that much. On the Rams the first season, when they got traded in the offseason, I believe. It's the Falcons.
He's on the Packers and kind of the finish time is they're gonna they might pin him. No, rolls into the end zone. Man, they almost pinned there.
The second time. It almost pinned them back at like the 2, but
kept on rolling. Had too much momentum behind it. Pat McAfee is not happy about this. My best friend. As the Falcons back in the same formation as before, and they're going to hand it off again, and he's going up to
what's the flag?
He got 12-yard gain out of it, but it's going to be holding against the offense. Man. Big play by Atlanta.
Look out for your job because you might be shot.
Yeah, Trent Richardson had a nice run there up for about 12 yards and just got killed. Gustavin and more. It's a holding call. That's unfortunate. Is they're gonna again hand it off. No, they're gonna do a play action. Kennard's gonna look and throws.
Yeet. Nice throw to Zay Sharp.
And almost all that back.
Smith is not having a good game. Kenny Bates-Smith has not been having a good game, though it is Zay Sharp. So, what can you really expect all that much out of?
Well, you're going to just want a top receiver.
One of the best route runners, bro.
So you're going to want a top 3 receiver in the league, and it's kind of hard to defend that.
Kennard gets
stacked.
And Owen Terrell is
What was a sack?
He is proving how wrong Kyle was by starting Dante Hitman over him.
Insane. I don't know why.
Oh, he is mad that he got benched from his starting role and he wants it back.
Thing is, he's going to throw a check down and nothing there.
He actually went. Did he go backwards there?
No, he didn't get anything. Just straight up nothing. No backwards, no forwards. It was just perfectly bounced.
Yeah, as all things should be. It's terrible, I know. Well, you started it. I had to finish.
I mean, I did set it up, and oh my goodness.
Octavius Bartholomew is injured.
Oh,
that is not good.
Not good.
Unfortunate for Bartholomew. He had a decent. He kind of had a nice stop there, and then just he's injured. Unfortunate. I really should restart the bridge. It says Joseph Young's now in the single back. Snap and looks, throws underneath, wide open.
And
nice. 10-yard.
I don't know who let Baker Catchfield be that open, but
it looked like looks like that deeper zones and they just killed him underneath. There was no one there. in a whole like a whole country
Why was
mile.
Ken Griffey the third in coverage? What the heck?
Playbook. Anyways, as Young throws again, and oh,
Nah.
I don't know if he overthrew his intended target. He was trying to go for someone else, but then Bunyan.
No, it got broken up because Mr. Cheater's not good.
Dang. There's a guy wide open underneath though, but he trying to get a bigger play, and nothing worked there. And it's now 2nd and 10 for the Packers as they hand off to the Stokes. Gets another 7-yard gain up for the third. It's now 3rd down.
Why is the fullback being so successful?
He's the next juicy check. All hail Stokes! As now Joseph Young throws in the curl. Got him. A nice first and up in almost the 30 for the Baker Catchfield gets the catch there. Packers after last drive.
Not a bad catch there.
Packers last 2 drives, fumble and punt. Now they're back driving up to the 30 now on Atlanta's side. As Young's going to throw again underneath. I think that was Catchfield. Yes. And he gets another 8 yards there. Catchfield's having quite the game, actually.
Indeed. Also, I've been bribed again by Goated to give him a shout-out, so shout-out to Goated. He gave me chicken.
What did he do this
again,
time?
So
That deserves such a nice, generous shout-out.
He wings, so...
Saying that's
What? They're good chicken wings. I want...
It's nice chicken wings. Is that what he's gonna say? As that was a nice catch there by some guy from them inside the red zone there.
Edward Jones in the tackle there.
Saying it's just Young scrambling. It throws away,
running around and yeets it away.
Saying pressure was coming fast there, and he sensed it and just threw it away there for the to get rid of it. But no harm is no foul way. Make sure no one can get it. As the Packers are in there. Fabled.
And that's probably the false start on the offense.
It's back to the 14 now. Packers are they gonna see? I hope they're not gonna do the same thing as Atlanta did and just refuse to use John Herbert, who's been having decently good yardage on the ground. Looks like they might actually use the running game here, but we'll have to wait and see. And they are not. They're gonna use it. Joseph Young's gonna sit in the pocket. Nice clean pocket, but now it's starting to collapse. Rolling outside and throw.
And wow.
Okay.
I thought he just about to throw it away, but no, he threw it to the fullback.
Stokes on the reception there, getting up to the 6.
And he needs a raise at this point.
Whoever this fullback is, make sure he's not drug tested real quick. I think he might need to far off this game.
He's juice.
He's juice. Is that what it is now? He's just the new juice of the team? That makes sense. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That should have been picked, but just dropped. Had it in his hands and everything. Sin. That was a really terrible pass there. Try throwing it quick, and they just sat on that underneath route. Mm-hmm. But lucky to get dropped and getting at least a 3 out of this drive.
I mean, any points are good, especially if you can tie up the game. But you don't want to throw that ball again.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. That was absolutely terrible read there. I think he was trying to expect him to kind of go a little bit deeper into the end zone. But they just kind of sat there. And
yeah. I'm tired.
Let's see. Okay, So I'll say, I was like, wait, is someone around here? Got 3 minutes left in the first half. About 3:29 to be exact.
Yes, because we want to look at the back of Chief Keef's helmet for 15 minutes.
Yes, this is very.
I love his helmet.
Thank you, madam. Yeah,
I love his helmet, man. I can't resist it.
Very interesting. It's nice curve and nice little defined attention to details.
It's such good detail. It just feels like I'm there.
Exactly, man.
Jesus
On the field, just watching this game. It's great.
Okay, Nas I can explain because he's drunk. What's your explanation for being aroused by a helmet, Ryan?
As Kennard throws him underneath there, and he gets a nice few yards there, up to about the 32 and second and 3 there. Is that another fullback?
Fullback.
Is this the battle fullback?
That's the
Battle
fullback.
fullback has begun. Oh my gosh! Everyone get your popcorn.
I mean, I can make some, but I don't want to.
I mean, I got my popcorn ready for those helmets, man.
You have the popcorn for the red.
God damn it. Stop being aroused by helmets for 2 seconds.
Goes it away.
Wow.
And
I'm
misses
surprised
target.
Surprised he was able to throw it all with all that pressure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he almost got hit.
Yeah, he was getting hit as he threw that away.
He hit. He
Yeah.
just didn't get sacked by. It was either Ben Simmons or.
I think it was
I think it was
54.
Ben Simmons.
Can't really see. I couldn't see who it was. Who was
I can't see who it was either.
there, but
Nard in the pocket, throws it again, caught. Ricky Bobby. I think it was Ricky Bobby. Yep.
Smith
Ricky
on the
Bobby.
tackle.
Yeah.
Kenny Bates Smith has not been having a good game. He's just been getting burned all night.
I mean, you're going against one of the best receiving groups in the entire MPSL. Ricky Bobby,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Jay Sharp, Pink Highlighter. They, especially after last year, they still have the pretty much the
Nah.
same receiving core. He's going to throw.
And that wasn't even close. Oh my
Goes all the way
god.
to the end zone.
Yeah. I guess there's a random cameraman out there that's wearing a Falcons jersey. He just saw him and was like, oh, that guy's wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Can't throw the sidelines, my man.
It's now second down. They're going to do a play action.
Hard.
Nice pocket. Going to throw. It's
Almost
lit
caught.
up. Yeah, try to catch it. Pink highlighter.
Wow. Malik Watkins just said no.
And that was perfect defensive coverage there. Ball came right into his hands, and he just flattened him
Standing
out.
with those cleats.
Now it's 3rd and 10 for Atlanta. Might go for another deep shot here. So that's 2 have been looking deep, and
completely misses his target.
What was that?
Nice.
What,
he was
That's what
trying to
I
get
call-
the dig.
That's a
but
Tim Couch
it-
signature right there.
Yeah, straight to the dirt.
Yeah, no, he got training from Tim Couch, so he has to make
Explains
sure
everything. No wonder
to
why.
just fail miserably at least once every drive.
So it looked like he was turning for Ricky Bobby there on the dig, and then he just way overthrew him.
He just missed.
And
Yeah.
He
and
just
the
missed.
returner had no
miserably.
chance to even move. Gets tackled immediately.
2
Yeah.
minutes. About 2 minutes left in this half. I mean, it's almost exactly 2 minutes. It's just 2 minutes and 1. You couldn't have timed it any better.
121 seconds.
Yes. That's the Packers again.
I'm not gonna calculate milliseconds
Single
because
back.
I'm too lazy.
And it's going up to Jalen
Herbert gets
Herbert.
the
He gets
ball.
another decent gain
And
there.
there's the 2-minute warning. Justin Herbert with a
5-yard gain.
5-yard gain.
You say Justin? Who's Justin?
Look at those helmets, man. Especially with
Look,
the green dot.
I'm tired.
Crazy.
And I'm on
Crazy.
alcohol, okay? We don't...
That turf.
Well, yeah, no. I've been commentating for like
Young.
He's a-
2.5 hours straight. So
Interesting animation there, but he still gets the first.
hey,
But he does get the
anything
first.
works. Jalen Bradford.
Bradford with the
nice
catch.
Annabelle Spikes on the tackle. I don't know why he's in coverage, but sure, why not?
I don't know either. That was an interesting idea there, but they've been doing a lot of
Good work.
interesting stuff. As Young throws quick and gets it up to about the
Bradford
30.
again. Loki thought that was
80-yard
going to be
reception
picked the way that the ball was thrown. I don't know why.
I mean, this season you never know. Every
saying, like,
single
this season, we've
QB's
seen a
been
lot
having
of-
a stroke.
And this season, we've seen a lot of QBs just have a lot more turnovers than they usually do, and it's been really eating up. And
My God, that was so bad.
That was bad. Both of them were wide open too.
So some guy, yeah, he was. He
Yeah,
burned his man
they were
everything.
both wide open.
Yeah, I think there was this one guy who had like the worst performance ever. I forgot his name.
Oh yes,
He doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
He's probably getting shot at.
I mean,
Oh, how is he not in the? Wait, how the hell is he not? Oh, so some guy that
what's the
Whoa.
pug?
have you not included Ryan, bro? How?
Okay, hold on, Ryan. Give me like 3 seconds.
There's a no huddle here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. No huddle for the Packers offense. Young looking around, and he just throws it away,
Throws it to the
or just
dirt.
throws it right to the ground. Yeah,
The Joe Burrow special, just wherever
first should have
you're
caught it.
supposed to be.
Low-key. That was wide open to the turf.
Damn it.
He was trying to imitate Joe Burrow's success in the championship game, but he's lucky he didn't get total intentional grounding.
You know, when I'm surprised he didn't get an intentional grounding either.
Yeah, well,
No,
Matt
he gets
doesn't call it.
Caught. Wow, what a great
Really
catch.
nice catch
They
there.
call a timeout. 21 seconds
down.
left of the first half. Number 88. I'm pretty sure that's a guy. Right.
James lets a lot of the tackle.
It's Harrison. That's Duro Harrison.
Yeah.
Right.
30 left in the half.
He's just young.
And
Throws off his back foot and just completely misses his
why?
target.
Completely misses the target.
Fine in the pocket. You had all sorts of time. Why are you throwing that?
Yeah, you had a lot of time, man. And you got 2 timeouts left.
Why are you panic throwing that, man?
I don't know what was up with that one. He's now
Young in the pocket. There's his little spin. And throws it to his receiver.
It's a nice catch
It's the
there.
first
Second timeout called.
Saying Baker Catchfield again.
Mm-hmm. I think they're in field goal range now, so at the very least they'll get a field goal probably.
Maybe.
It's a longer one, but it's like a 46-yarder from here, give or take.
Baker Catchfield does show why he's one of the better.
Why
receivers
would you
and
do that? You basically just lost your own field goal range, you Mongol.
I don't know what was up with that play from the offensive coordinator there, but
That
2
was
yard
just
loss.
horrendous.
So 12 seconds left, and they're up at the opponent's 33. About a 43-yard field goal, I believe, maybe? A little more than that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're going to go for the field goal here.
It's like a 50-yarder from here.
And
It's over, and it is
Wow,
good.
nice.
What? Where?
okay,
I don't know where
so
the ball
the
was
Packers
going.
kicker is
True.
Justin Tucker of the league. Okay, good to know.
No, that's still Cam Stafford, but yeah.
Okay, so he's Harrison Bucker. Okay, that makes sense too.
I mean, I was gonna say Evan McPherson, but yeah, Harrison Butker also works.
I mean, they're about what, top 5? So I mean, it's fine. It works.
Yeah. Easily.
I mean, you can put him with any kicker. Rich Bell is fucking what's his name? The Mauer guy from
Roberto Aguayo.
no, he's the he's the Cowboys kicker who missed like 5 field goals in the playoffs.
Greg Zerline.
Yep, that's who it is. Yep, that's
He's Greg Zerline. Damn.
perfect.
And bringing us to
This is
the end of this half.
About 6 seconds left. No. Okay.
What is
4
my
seconds
man?
left.
Why? Why?
As Newman
Richie,
decided that he wanted
why?
to stay up and waste more time, which which I don't know why you don't want to just sit down there, considering you're already, it's almost halftime. Try to get
it doesn't matter.
Silly, man. I just,
Why are you not
it's a
kneeling?
bit silly.
A little bit silly. Yeah, he's a little tomfoolery.
You don't have the
I
arm
guess I
strength
just want
for
some
this.
more yards.
Because Kennard throws it deep for the Hail Mary try, and
Close.
Almost intercepted.
yeah, it wasn't even close or anything. It's now halftime.
I wanted to get a free interception for no reason.
You love to see it. As the Falcons kick off to start
Let's kick it off. Packers kick return is going to run it back. Pause. He gets some open space and gets down to 33.
Nice return there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice,
He's been having a pretty decent game.
Oh, yeah.
Close one, too.
Indeed.
It's been a lot better than most games we've seen all day.
Mm-hmm.
As the Packers are here to drive, and he throws it to the out route. He was wide open there.
And he got
It's
like 2 yards, maybe? Yeah. 2 yards. Missed on the reception.
Wow. So if he kept him safe in bounds, he might have maybe gotten a few more yards, but even then, I don't think it's going to be that much. It's going to get right there, kind of fast as he throws underneath and almost the first, maybe a first. No, he does get the first.
Yep, it is a first.
Jalen
Jalen Bradford with a nice reception. Nathan Peterman on the tackle.
Saying
Peterman finally realized he was not a good quarterback, so he just decided to switch to free safety.
For some reason, it seems to be almost decently enough for him. As immediately wrapped up as he caught that ball.
I think that was Rupa Dupa, I want to say. Baker Catchfield and reception. Jones, okay. I had to take a guess there.
It's 50. It's one of a few million shots. So you got a chance. Nothing too serious. As looks like he's gonna throw underneath again, quick, and I don't think he got the first.
Did he get the? Did he get it? No, he didn't.
No,
Not this time. No, Harrison on the reception.
The rookie. 30 inches.
I think he was drafted in the 3rd round. I think early 3rd round this time.
So he's been having a little decent year, but haven't seen much.
Yeah, he's been having a pretty good year.
I haven't seen much in the later stretch though, but he's been in there. So as it goes up to
Jalen Bradford again, he's been having a pretty decent game.
Up in the enemy territory up to the 32 now.
I don't know what Chief Keef was doing, but
just got turned around. Probably didn't expect the hitch there, and
yeah, probably it makes sense.
I think it's John Herbert. Spins to the back of his teammate.
John Herbert almost doing it. Yeah, John Herbert almost does a Jamar Smith, but got 6 yards out of it. So
yeah, he ran the back of them, did a spin move, and made a lot more yardage out of something like probably going to get only like 2 or 3 yards if he tripped.
Yep. Nicholas Lemieux on the tackle.
Yeah. And very few men rush, but now it looks like they got the rusher coming through, and he got him.
And there we go.
Wow.
Ken Griffey, the 3rd with a sack. Also, why did it seem like his nose was bleeding for like 2 seconds?
That's the second sack on the from the Falcons defense on Joseph Young this game. Been pretty decently getting the ball out, avoiding all these massive sacks recently. But he's gonna throw underneath there to I think John Herbert.
Yeah, John Herbert. Not even close to enough, and well, they'll kick another field goal.
Well, here comes the kicker. It looks like he's already made one like this before from this range, about 30. So I expect him to get probably another one here.
Be a 46, 47-yard attempt, I think. Up, and it is good.
Now a 6-point game in the favor of the Packers.
Let's see if the Falcons can respond to it.
In the last 2 drives, the defense has been pretty well, holding only to 3. So this is the first time that the Falcons would have a chance to probably respond to those 2 points on them. Don't really do much last half, but it's kind of just becoming right there. We get to see the nice, interesting point of view, to say the least, as we look up some players.
Yeah,
it's kind of awkward.
Yeah, I don't like this angle. It kind of.
How did the cameraman get in there? By the way, that's my main question.
I don't know, and I'm too afraid to ask.
Yeah. Let's just keep that to him below. Let's not ask too many questions. As they get the touchback there, so they come to the 25 for Atlanta. As here comes Kennard for the second half. He had a decently good first half, nothing flashy, but Jay Sharp obviously was the biggest one that half, as he was having on track almost 100 yards. But Kennard throws into the dirt.
That wasn't close.
Yeah. Some more Packers than Falcons near that ball.
Yeah, that was a very risky ball there to throw. It's lucky he kind of hit the dirt.
Yeah, glad it wasn't picked, because that would be pretty disastrous for
That'd be kind of
now.
upsetting.
Kennard again takes the snap and he throws outside, gets caught. That
nice catch there.
Yep,
highlighter.
By Pink Highlighter. Cool tackle.
Pink Highlighter, as you said before, didn't get called much this game, and here he is now getting nice 2 seconds now for the game, so having an alright time, but nothing crazy. As Trenderson the second gets another 4-yard gain.
Who knows at this point?
I don't know, man.
They lost a lot of their talent, but they're still decently good. So I don't know.
Again.
Yeah, they're still good.
I mean, it's still a 1-score game right now. Tie it up.
Also, can anyone
Yeah.
I mean, you can say about half the league that there's been no consistency for a lot of teams. I think they're a big point.
Oh my gosh!
Yeet.
I think For example, of that though is the Jacksonville Jaguars. 1 week they'll be going out, slinging the ball like there's no tomorrow, and getting absolute craziness. And the next game they're down 50, and you're wondering how the hell this happened before halftime.
I can't speak much for the Dolphins.
It's a stroke generator.
Oh, we got an injury for Nickel.
And that's a very interesting point. We're the biggest team affected by the cap, though. That is one thing that I do think that even though they were affected heavily by the cap, they're still at least being competitive in the NFC. There's
true.
It's toward the bottom of the leaderboard. It's still better than something like the Rams, who they've been competitive in games, so just can't really seem to get the final push into one of these games. As the Falcons again throw and just overthrew his head.
Where was that going?
He's gonna be wide open. On that
route. 6 now. I think they kick
for a kick here.
I think it's gonna be too far away for a kick.
Yeah, it'd be a wow. They're going for.
Yeah, it'd be pretty difficult.
This is gonna be. I don't know about this kicking, but we'll see as he kicks up, and it is no good.
Short.
He had.
He had the distance. He just didn't have the angle.
He just didn't have the accuracy.
It looked far left, I think. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
We've gotten from both these kickers. They're both good. Just not there yet.
Those are wide open.
And the Packers are already in enemy territory again at the 42. Darnell Henderson again on the reception there. And interesting four, spectacular, but Hemmis looks like they want to hand off to John Herbert.
And he
what a nice run there.
Herbie.
More.
By Herbert.
14 for 67 yards and a touchdown this game.
Playing himself a beautiful game right now. Honestly, I think both running backs are.
I think both running backs have run themselves quite the game here. It's been a thing. I mean, we both knew there's be top, 5 running backs heading to this game, and both showing off their abilities. Which right now the Falcons have kind of pulled away from tier 2 to try to get anything into this game, considering that the Packers right now just dicing their defense away in the passing game with 200 yards already. As Catchfield gets about another catch there.
To the 20.
Does anyone remember when Catchfield was a Viking?
I barely remember those times.
I don't think I was here in that time period. As
young,
I mean, I was what the
happened there, but Mariah Carey gets credited back there, and
he falls down again.
Pushed over by his own lineman.
He had a weird stumble, and then he just kind of fell again. I don't know what happened there, but now it's 2nd and 15. That's the fullback again.
That's 5 years. Okay. Have to drag himself out a little bit.
Must be a contract year.
That is not Herbert. Silly on me.
So it's 3rd and 9 for the Packers. Are they going to try for another field goal attempt, or are they going to try to actually push this into the end zone? It looks like they're going for play action.
He gets snapped.
It is like a face mask.
The face mask.
It is a face mask. Wow. They had a massive stack there.
Beautiful defensive play ruined, bro. Wow.
No one likes you.
Bro.
Saying that was perfect pressure. He was coming in hot, and
he didn't even see the corner.
Nancy grabbed the face mask and twisted it in. Yeah, that was ruined the entire play and gave him extra yardage for another set of downs. As they're going to throw, and it looks like it. Oh, it isn't.
Touchdown Harrison.
Darnell Harrison. This game is starting to get ran away from the Falcons right now. 2 possession lead. It's now 12, almost probably 30. No, they're going for the 2. Might try to make the 14.
Wow.
As they look to pass and going to throw, and he catches it.
And that was easy.
Darnell Henderson again, just got a touchdown 2 point. Credit him with 8 points. As this is a 2 touchdown lead now for the Packers. Then going into the half, they had the momentum and they came out and they're still swinging.
Yeah.
10 points? Yeah, 10 points this quarter. Falcons. You gotta find something to keep this game competitive. Otherwise, it's gonna just keep slipping away from them, and they're gonna not look too good now. With the extended camera angle of all the huddles, because this is peak gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to get touched back for the Falcons.
Ugh.
So the defense...
Not sure how long I'm going to be able to last, but I'll try to keep going.
So we're almost there.
I know.
Stay with it. That's the...
Man.
They're one. as they get to TR2, finally getting back involved in this game, and he gets a nice play there.
They continue to choke, I might leave just because I've been commenting for 3 hours, but yeah.
It'd be like that. Everyone else just left and just Bob here by himself. He doesn't know what to do. The thing is, they hit off to TR2 and just nothing.
And that goes absolutely nowhere.
Lost 2 on the play there.
Andres Silva.
So not really, no.
He's gotten 2 tackles.
But compared to Farrell, who's had like a sack and 2-3 tackles. I mean, it's since his time on the field, he's just been dominating over Hitman in every single statistic. As the
I have to get something out. Yeah. So I just want to say the deal for Dante Hitman was season 4's 5th. And I said I'm not even sure Dante Hitman's worth that much. And, well, I may have been right, unfortunately. And I don't know where the hell Kennard was throwing to.
Saying the Falcons are really in this game slip away from them. And, yeah, just kind of missed another easy completion underneath. They have to punt team again.
If the Packers get another score, I'll get out of here just because it is basically over.
Oh, nice dot.
Good bounce
there for the brand.
Down to the 6. That is a really nice punt.
And Packers now deep in their red zone. See if they can pull out here and keep extending this lead, or they're gonna try to slow down and kind of kill time. As that's not what they wanted to start with. A false start.
Oh my god, they're down to the 3.
Yeah. Now they're at the 3-yard line. What a great start there for the Packers in this drive.
Just telling me it's going to be another safety idle laugh.
So we'll see as they're heading up. Herbert.
Oh,
it's going to be a holding call. It is a holding call.
They're down to the... What? They went forwards on that.
Wait, no! No way they did that.
They went
you had them at the 2.
If
you set that down to 2, and you decline and put up the what the? Okay. Okay.
Not the 1, but he get his feet in. Yes, he did. Not bad.
Darnell Harrison.
3rd and 5.
I don't understand why they declined that penalty there. Could have easily pinned him almost all the way back there, and they just now it looks like they might choke away. So yes,
they choke.
Throws underneath, and he does not get it. Darnell Harrison with a reception though, but did not get the first. So the Falcons defense finally showing something after the offense has been just kind of sputtering out.
God damn it, I can't go to sleep yet.
You are stuck with us. There is no escape.
Unless I hit the disconnect button.
Wait. Oh, I'm just playing. Don't do that, Nat. Don't do that. Don't do that now.
But you forgot there is a white escape.
You cannot escape this Matrix life. You're stuck here. As the Falcons come out up to their 44-yard line. Defense got their job done. Let's see if the offense can show up finally now. As they do a play action. You cannot
roll. And whoa! Nice catch there.
No, that's not tight end.
Who the heck is that? That's the AI.
I think that's an AI player, so it might be a tight end, yeah. So that was a nice.
It's definitely the tight end. It's definitely a tight end.
That's not a tight end. Let's see that now. As it's the end of the third. We're in the final quarter. Will the Falcons come back?
Let's see if I can last that long, huh?
See, it's the Falcons back now in enemy territory, and they're gonna throw underneath for TR2 and get about 9 yards. Yep, 9 yards off of that.
Yep. Indeed.
So they keep turning away from TR2, and then seems to start spreading up. And then look back at him. He seems to be right there, ready to pick this drive right back up where it's left off. So stop letting, kind of letting him off. They kind of like keep on the gas because they're kind of let off.
Yeet.
Oh, it's a touchdown! Ricky Bobby.
Wow. Not bad.
Now this is a one possession lead. Bob is stuck here to watch this finale as the Packers not in this game by another 21 points. It's now just a booth review. And the call is upheld.
Not surprising.
Oh, no, that's not surprising at all. It's a beautiful play there from Ricky Bobby to get the toe taps and while getting dragged down, keep concentration on that ball. Probably it's a kick up, and now it's a 7-point game. Packers lead. That was nice buffering. Now it seems to be kind of withering away.
Yeah. They kind of have to get some more points on the board if they want to make sure to keep their dominance over this game. Why did I accidentally start playing music again?
As we get the very nice extended pan of view around the stadium, I should say. It's a very nice Mercedes-Benz stadium. I'm not talking about the huddles here. We don't care about that. We're talking about the stadium now. That's a nice place. Is there a Chick-fil-A in here? Where's Chick-fil-A at? I gotta find the Chick-fil-A. I'm kind of hungry now from this fucking shit, man. Where's Chick-fil-A at? We're thinking there's a stadium.
Drive to the nearest Chick-fil-A, you Mongol.
Well, it's a Sunday. It's not open.
Yeah, I know. Drive to the... I never said you had to order anything. I just said drive to the nearest one, didn't I?
Yes. Chick-fil-A is never open on football Sunday because this is a great idea. It's the Falcons get it up. No, not the Falcons. The Packers, I should say, my fault. Up to the 28-yard line as the offense comes out again, and they're going to be in almost the same formation they were running the fullback out of, and he did not get it anywhere.
Yeah, no.
He just really stopped it on a scrimmage
there.
He really got lucky, kind of get a yard off of that.
Mm-hmm.
So now very
lucky there.
So usually at that play, they really like to hand it off to the fullback there, and that time the defense kind of sniffed it out.
Another full start.
So the Packers are looking really sloppy these past two drives. Is like combined 3 penalties, I should say, I believe. Yeah, 3 penalties.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's no discipline here in the fourth, and that's slowly it's going to come bite them in the butt if they don't start get a little something going in terms of it. And there you got stuff there.
That went absolutely nowhere. No, try outside runs. They do not work.
He's lucky he got moved. Oh,
wow.
Interesting take. Interesting talking from Kennard. As the Packers go to John Herbert, and he gets stopped right before he gets to the first down. So it's 4th and 3 now.
Bruce Wilson on the tackle.
Saying Kennard has been saying since about the trade deadline that he is not very pleased with the Falcons organization, and it still seems to be like he still has some very bad blood with them right now. No matter what the situation is. So there's some tensions between the head coach and quarterback right now as they come back onto the field. As they go in 5 wide here. And Kamara throws underneath and almost had that picked off again. I think we found
it. It wouldn't have been picked. That was Ben Simmons. He can't pick anything to save his life.
Oh, that was Ben. Never mind. There was no pick. There's no pick there. Never mind. My fault.
Love you, Ben. Sorry.
As the Falcons go to a 2nd and 10 now, they're gonna do a play action transition, and one of them was run out that other way, but
he's scrambling. He's running for it, and he gets 5 yards somehow.
So he gets 5 yards off of it. He was gonna run the other way, but then the defensive end was off his block coming in.
Yeah, it was like
on the edge there, and he just turned around and went the other way, and still got 5 off of it. Pretty impressive play out there from Kennard to recognize when to take off the other way, as he was almost getting pancaked there.
He
Mike
just
got turned to an Oreo. There was 2 edges got beat their the tackles, and were right there on him. Very nice play to throw away. As the Packers get a nice return there up to the 36. So nice return. See how they take advantage of this at not their own 36. A little shy of 20 yards off of half midfield. Just Joseph Young back in the I form. And he's going to look, and he's going to throw underneath his bit. Oh my goodness. Again in his hand, but couldn't pick it off. I think that was Chief Keef there, who was perfectly positioned to pick that off and run the other way, but just dropped it. As the Packers are lucky to get that back, and now it's 2nd down. Since once again takes it back, throws, and he's going to throw up. As soon as this thing is tight end, Jalen Bradford. That is. Nice 8-yard reception there. Seeing Bradford about...
Keep on the tackle.
Seeing Bradford's about, what, 50, 60 yards this game so far? So he's been having... Makes him a good game.
Lad.
Besides penalty, I think he had... All right. He's going to throw underneath there, and he's going to get the first.
Mr. Cheater, once again.
Well, of course, Michael Vick on the tackle there. Still, for some reason, decided he wanted to quit quarterback and just takes the defensive side. And it looks like there's a false start. My goodness. Every single drive from the Packers so far has just had a false start penalty on them. And this is very sloppy 4th quarter play.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're up by 2 or 3 scores, it's acceptable. But if you're only up by 1, and your team is close,
especially
the opposition's closing in, like, no, you can't be making those mistakes.
And defense all over it again.
Going?
Defense knows now, in the game they were shocked that the Packers were using their fullback like that, and now they kind of keyed in on whenever he's going to seem to get the ball, and it's just has not been going well. And looks like they're in the same formation again. It looks like they might they're going to hand it off this time again to the fullback. He gets up to about the 50, a little past that, to the 49. It's now 3rd and 8 for the Packers coming up. Griffey on the Griffey is 3rd on the tackle.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
Interesting idea to go for the 5-1, and it seems to work as there was no one in the middle of the field, and there goes Jalen Bradford. Up to 26. Shit at the first tackle and got about 10, 15 more yards on top of it. I think he actually said 2 before getting finally dragged down. He's handing off to Herbert here, and another penalty out, and it's going to be on the Packers again. My goodness.
Leroy Jenkins.
I knew you were going to. I knew from the minute I saw that name you were going to do it. Leroy Jenkins got called.
Oh, yeah, of course. I have to do that meme.
Of course. Sing.
Look, I'm tired of going.
Again, looking, screaming, fires.
What
the
heck?
and oh my
that
goodness.
That should have been picked for like the 7th time.
Joseph Young has been probably the luckiest quarterback this week, as he's had multiple dropped interceptions from the Falcons defense.
Yeah, luckiest of the year, probably. He's had them all over the place. Realistically, he should have like 17 picks.
See the just again throwing underneath Jalen Bradford. He gets about 10 yards, no, 5 yards. A little shy of 100 this game.
What?
Coming to a 3rd and 15. This seems to be a kicking field goal range for the Packers here. If they can do that, then that's.
Oh yeah, if they can do that, I can get the hell out of here.
I don't know. Oh my gosh!
That should have been picked.
This is like the 5th time we said it this game. If you want to talk about lucky quarterbacks, this is the luckiest quarterback we've seen. This game so far. This is insane. As it looks like there's enough field goal attempt, and then it looks like it is good.
And it's good. Cool, so I'm getting the hell out of here. Have fun, guys.
Oh, I was supposed to go back. Damn, he did. Well, it is what it is. Bro, I was gonna do
All right, now the people can hear me. And filling in for Bob, who went and decided to go die on us, I have joined the booth.
we had to throw Bob out real quickly. Had to do rotations. So apparently, he was dying on the set.
Yep. I just saw somebody post a video of him in a body bag getting carried out of here. So,
just had to fill in real quick. Unfortunately.
Now, interesting topic of discussion here. I have heard from the Falcons quarterback that not only himself, but multiple other players in the organization plan to request trades this offseason if they lose tonight. It looks like that will be the case. If you are the head coach of the Falcons, what are you doing this offseason to fix the franchise?
You got to control this locker room or something. Like, this is insane. So you have multiple players saying, they're not wanting in after this game. Some of them might be requested and might get accepted. You never know. Oh my goodness, what a
and that will probably it's Dante Hitman with the intersection. Dante Hitman.
Bob, you leave and look at this. Dante Hitman finally gets something. You're the curse behind this. I swear, you're the curse.
Wow, imagine that. The Eagles trade him away, and like always, the Eagles fuck it up, and the Packers actually got an upgrade. Dante Hitman makes a legitimate play.
This is
the
insane.
Eagles organization, which has no coverage linebackers, and traded him away, quite literally just watched the linebacker they traded away for nothing make a game-changing play for one of their own rivals.
Saying this is very interesting to think about here, but just seen much of it though. As even though it was a pick, they seen a lot more running. Try to kill this clock out and might go for another play here. Looks like a running, but probably gonna throw it here. They're gonna come with a lot of pressure. And Darnell Harrison almost trying to reach for it, but just couldn't get it. It's 4th and 1. Looks like they're going for the field goal here, and just makes it a 13-point game.
And you have to wonder, the Packers organization, despite a lot of players being unhappy, are playing winning football.
Which is honestly shocking. Saying, 2 weeks ago they just lost to the Ravens, and then last week they played the Rams, came to have a comeback there, and now they're going against their division rivals and defending Super Bowl running-ups, the Falcons. They've just been pushing them. They're going to sweep the series, it looks like, so far, which is a massive blow on playoff hopes for the Falcons here.
I think the question has to be asked, are the Packers the best team in the NFC?
I don't think so.
They've been more consistent offensively than the Eagles.
Offensively, yes, they've been more consistent, but defensively, it's just been...
Defensively, their defense is not as good, right? But the Eagles' defense has not been too spectacular. I mean, this week they played against Mike Jack, so...
So there is possibility. So the Eagles' defense? No, the Eagles played against Tim Couch, but yeah, he might as well be the worst quarterback right now, currently in the league. Yeah. Recent off-season events seem to have definitely affected his quarterback play this season, and it's definitely been affecting him the hardest. As Falcons, they got to get something here, like anything, be better than having 2-3 drives ending with nothing. They had that good play for Mickey Bobby, and they just died off a cliff since. Things they throw underneath to Howard there. Gets about a 6-yard gain. Now, 2nd and 4 for the Falcons. Turn it down. Saying as Kennard looks and throws underneath. Getting pressure all around him and kind of expected his running back to turn around sooner, and a little too longer than he expected, and just kind of run behind him.
Four minutes remaining.
4 minutes remaining. Yes, it's 3rd and 4 for the Falcons.
And he just gets absolutely obliterated by Silva.
So he got double teamed there. He had one coming almost behind, and the other one right there in front of him. He just had nowhere to go. Yeah, Silva with the initial play, and then let's see who the other one was to finish it off. As they're going for it deep within their territory at the 20. This is very risky. They're going to throw for an underneath route, and that was a terrible play calling, in my opinion. I think Kyler got the reception, but it wasn't even close to a first, and you put them in the 32-yard line. Yeah, they score here, and it's just out of reach entirely. Packers come up now. They're going to hand it off here to John Herbert, and he gets a nice chunk play there. Up to the 27 for a 2nd and 5. Chunk is up. You might good. The mic died. Oh no. And it's now as the Packers come up. They're chilling. Obviously in chew clock situation here. Out down almost in 2 minutes. You have hand off here, and it's gonna be a timeout called probably by the Falcons.
I think we're looking at game.
Listen, I don't think that. I think this is probably the end of it, and if reports are correct from the rumors, it could be very ugly in that Falcons locker room after this game. Rookie quarterback winning out. Zay Sharp early in the year requested a trade out, but that was denied. But John Tripp, who also requested one out, did get that out into greener pastures in Philadelphia, division rival. He met with his friend there, Jet Blade. There was a miss there.
Yeah, at this point, the Falcons should start planning for next season.
And this is now a 16-point game, I believe. Yep, 16-point game.
There is 3 weeks remaining.
So looking ahead, after this game, the Falcons go play the Ravens, the Vikings, Eagles, and the Rams again. So there's some winnable games, but
interesting. The Ravens is a very winnable game. The Vikings is going to be a tough one. The Eagles is going to be another tough one. And then you said they play the Rams?
Yep, last week they played the Rams, which I don't see as an easy win. I think that's going to be down to another close game wire, considering the Rams have this entire season have just been close almost the entire time, no matter what the score is. They are. You think there's Dan Campbell on that sideline, how much they're fighting. As for the Packers, though, their coming games after this one are going to be the Vikings, the Eagles, the Rams, and then the Jacksonville Jaguars to end the season. A lot of very winnable games for them there, especially the Rams. Were thinking, no, they beat the Rams last week, so that's going to be week 9. They're going against them in another primetime game, as Vikings could be. Interesting game down to the last wire, but I think that one's gonna be come up a little short there, considering Thomas Brady's been on a MVP type of year since entering Minnesota this season. As we've hit the 2-minute for this game. Oh man!
Wow. What a long night tonight.
Oh, yeah. Doubleheader and... Oof.
Back to pass, Kennard.
Play action, just overthrew his guy again.
Another open receiver. It has not been his night. That being said, he did say that he was intentionally throwing this game at this point so he could get out.
Saying, yeah. First off, he seemed to be there at the same pace, but... that report came out, and it's just been...
If I'm the head coach of the Falcons, there's got to be a team meeting, and you've got to get your ducks in a row here at this point.
Yeah, especially considering going into the later stretch of the season where this is make or break season now.
And they're not out of it. They're not out of it. The division is close enough where if they can win their games, they can get in.
Oh, yeah. Especially the bottom half of the division's nothing really competitive. The top half is heavy with the Eagles and the Falcons.
Almost intercepted again. We've seen quite a few of those tonight. Most of them from Joseph, though.
Yeah, a lot of Joseph dropped interceptions. But yeah, you're saying, though, the division's still pretty tight-knit. The Eagles won today, so they're now 5-1 this the year. The Vikings won just now 4-2. The Packers are now 4-2. If they win this game, they're doing a miracle. And Atlanta's going to be 3-3. So they're the outside looking in.
They are going to be on the outside looking in.
But as we look at the schedule, said, there's a few winnable games there. They just kind of get their act together and.
Yeah, their most important must absolutely win games are going to be those games against the Vikings and the Eagles. Because that could come down to tiebreakers. Now, that being said, it's also important for them to win against the Ravens and win against the Rams. Those are their easier games on the schedule, and you can't fall behind anymore.
Oh, no. Especially in the NFC, the AFC you can probably fall behind and still, somehow make it. But NFC, that division's all kinds of clutched together. Falling behind the slightest, that's almost catastrophic for your playoff chances.
Oh, fullback
gets it.
And he almost got all 19.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, I will say this. Looking at the schedule, the Eagles do have a tough schedule. Their only easy remaining game is against the Rams, who have proven to be a tough out. After that, they then have to play the Packers. They then have to play the Falcons. And then they finish off against the Vikings. So, with the remaining schedule like that, I mean, you could very well see the Eagles team go ahead and choke 2 or 3 games and get themselves knocked out of the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
The Vikings, on the other hand, are in a little bit better of a position. They are playing the tank squad that is the Bengals in Week 9. So they likely won't have as many lapses. Although, the Vikings, once again, got to play the Falcons and the Eagles, as well as the Packers. So they got another bunch of tough outs.
Yeah. Seeing the top seeds are going to be really kind of bunched down to these last few weeks. Who's going to get that first round bye, and then who's going to be coming in for the those divisionals.
And if I'm the Rams, I'm excited right now, right? Because I get to go into every week expecting nothing but a loss. But if I win, if I win, I get to play spoiler and mess up somebody else's playoff run.
Oh, yeah, because almost every one of their teams they're facing is going to be a playoff caliber team.
You have to wonder if the Rams will go ahead and get in the way of the Vikings, Jingle's own team, essentially.
Yeah. Or even, they can play them, spoil any really big team because they're going from today.
And that's the game.
See, there's the game. It's obviously kind of expected there. Yeah, they play the Eagles, you mentioned. The Raiders, they played the week afterwards, which wouldn't be that much of a spoiler, but it could still be interesting an upset there.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not playing a playoff spoiler there, as the Raiders have already clinched after the Eagles' victory today. Even if the Raiders somehow managed to lose every game the rest of the year, they would still be in.
Not much of a spoiler there still, but there's, you see, almost every other game besides that, it's spoil season. They can two primetime act. No, is it 2 primetime? Or is it just 1 primetime?
Man, TR2 only had 55 yards on the day. He did get it at 6.1 yards per carry, but just not enough movement on the ground. They've got to run the ball more if they want to be successful.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Rams' schedule. They get 2 primetime games. They get a Sunday night primetime versus the Packers at home, and they stay at home versus the Falcons. And then we get Thursday night football. Thursday night football. Wow. So they'll be at home both these games because they can easily play a massive spoiler.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be something that's fun to watch.
They're gonna choke anyway. I'm just saying.
Well, we now have the head coach of the Rams here with us. Are you expecting to lose every game?
Kind of. I mean, we can't close out games for our lives, so yeah, it's over.
I mean, listen, all you have to do is win one, right?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know.
You guys have been close multiple games, though.
And you went to overtime again. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th overtime game you guys have had this season. It's actually insane.
You guys were almost spoilers to the Vikings back in week 4. It was a 27-25 loss.
For a field goal again.
Joseph Young had a dominant game. 73% completion percentage. That's impressive.
John, there's the okay, what's the first name of this fullback? I gotta know now because he deserves it after this game. Oh my goodness.
The first name of the fullback, Mason Stokes.
Mason Stokes, 7 for 46. Wow.
He is playing football.
Yeah.
Bradford once again carrying that Packers receiver room.
Looking at old games and see.
And Terrell's, who didn't even start today, led the team in tackles.
Yeah.
Terrell's played as a backup and led the team in tackles. Wow. Honestly, they didn't have to play much defense, did they?
Not really, no, because their offense kind of pulled it off for them already. And then see,
Terrell
Owen Terrell,
Moss
yeah,
with a sack. Wow.
7 tackles, a sack. My goodness, this guy was. He took
And
that.
there's Dante Hitman. And, you know, the Eagles, they just have not been very adept to change. And it's showing in their organization right now. They brought in Ramsey as a new outside linebacker, expecting him to be good in coverage. And Ramsey has never been a coverage linebacker. I fear that the Eagles' downfall will be that they did not invest in what seems to be a depleted defense this year. And wow, look at all the PDFs. Some guy had a PDF.
Huh?
Some guy had a PDF. This
Offense playing defense.
Yeah. Sometimes this is a changing game. You gotta adapt to it real quick, I guess.
De Bruyne did a good job returning the ball today.
It's the thing.
At least on kick returns. And that'll be all, folks. That is all for tonight's Sunday Night Football doubleheader. Have a good night, and we'll see you in Week 7.